All right, what we got here is our basic 1-3-1 trap defense. Going to go over the positions a little bit so everybody has an understanding of what each person's responsibility is. To start off, we got our four-man or our power forward up top. He's our first defender that meets the ball carrier that's bringing the ball up, and we have our number 4-man up there because he's usually a little taller, a little more athletic than say our 5-man. He can get around a little easier, but the height is the key part because we want him to pass into one of these corners, and then once the ball's there and the 2 and the 4-man or the 3 and the 4-man trap in those corners, we want that 4-man to be big and tall so they have to throw over top of him, which gives any of our other guys more time to recover and steal the pass as it's being lobbed over. But so our 2 and our 3-man are on our wings, and we want our 2 and our 3 guards there because they have to be pretty athletic and be able to move pretty quick to get to this back side depending on which side the ball goes to. And then our 5-man's in the middle because he's our biggest, usually slowest athlete, and this is the position that moves around the least in the zone. And then finally our 1-man, our point guard, is usually our fastest guy, and we have him in the back because he has to be able to cover from sideline to sideline on this baseline depending on if the ball's in this corner or in this corner. So those are the responsibilities of each athlete. Now we're going to get into where they go depending on where the ball is. So say the point guard for the offense is bringing it up, passes it over to this wing over here. As soon as that ball gets passed into that corner, which is what we want, 4-man comes over, traps here, and the 3-man comes up and traps from the sideline. And we want him ideally to throw the ball across the court, something slow that takes a long time to develop, or into another corner. So once the ball is right here and this guy has it and these two are trapping, we want number 1 to come over just a little bit to cheat over to be able to defend this guy. Also, we want him to be encouraged to throw this pass into there because that's one of the hardest spots to get the ball out of. And so as the ball is over here, 1 cheats over, 2 kind of replaces the backside to take any backside alley-oops or cross-court lob passes away. 5 comes over, takes this man up here on the top of the key, taking away that pass, so that we force him here or cross-court over to this side. Say the ball gets from here over to this corner. Number 3 leaves this trap, comes to trap on this side in the corner as number 1 comes all the way out, forcing him into a trap on this side of the corner. Number 2 comes all the way over and replaces underneath the basket. Or no, sorry. Number 2 comes on, replaces the backside block. Number 5 steps down to take number 1's original spot underneath the basket. And number 4 comes down to replace number 5 right here to take away anything that the point guard might try and cut through the lane. He'll take care of anything up top in the middle. And then same thing on each side, like the number 2 and the number 3 really have to get backside quick when the ball goes into either one of these corners to take away that backside pass that basically is the weakness of the defense, because we want to overload either side with more defenders than they have offensive guys in order to force a turnover.